Yakuza 8, like a dragon, infinite wealth,
That's quite a mouthful.
is a game that I wasn't too interested in initially because I think I was kind of burnt out on the series by playing them all back to back. But then the trailer showed a shark battle!
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Also really loving the whole Hawaii vibes. After you get through like 4 hours of preamble in Japan, Ichiban Kasuga, the protagonist, wakes up in Hawaii, feeling the breeze a bit too much.
What was that all about? You're a lady. Let's everyone stay
Also, when they showed the opening logo, did anyone else think this? Oh, my brain is just... So after finding clothes, Ichiban finds Kiryu. I wonder how he sounds like in the English dub. Oh, I see. Anyway, the two of you meet up with the guy who plays War Thunder, and the goal of you is to find someone you're looking for. But to find them, you gotta freely explore Hawaii. Yeah, you know how in Persona 5 we felt annoyed that we couldn't actually explore it? Well, here we can! Finally, I'm a real journalist! Because I compared a video game Persona 5. So while wandering the world, you spot enemies, or they'll spot you. Their vision's kind of broken on how far away they can see you. It will launch into turn-based combat where you can move your characters in their little circle, which you will want to do as you can see arrows on what happens after you hit an enemy, as they will then ragdoll all over the place, knocking into other enemies, making it so fun trying to line people up. And you got normal attacks and specials. Why did I say specials, man? I'm too addicted to Tekken 7. Why are there so many good games now? Which change depending on your class. Yeah, you either got normal moves where you have to do button presses to do more damage, but later on you get jobs which are like the class system in this game, which let you do even more crazier moves, like swim with dolphins, overprice a taxi fare. Oh, what the heck?
Whoa.
So yeah, you select attacks and position your teammates. And if you hit enemies, you can bounce them into your allies for some crazy auto follow-up. And when the enemy attacks, you can press B, or whatever button that is on your controller, to perfect guard. But oh my god, these enemies hit so hard! Or shoot! Stop shooting me! Bro literally brings a gun to a knife fight! And then you got Kiryu. He's fun.
Time to put you down.
But yeah, there's a big change up from the previous Yakuza games with not full real-time combat. Now you got a lot of time to think. Also, I didn't really know that. I was kind of paranoid thinking it was still real-time, like the enemies would move if I didn't do something quick enough. So I was just clicking everything. But it does mean the battles do take a lot longer than before. But hey, at least you can still use the environment. So yeah, the combat has a lot of button presses to increase damage, making it more real-time, which is more like Final Fantasy's combat. Mario and Luigi if you ain't a weeb. And the enemy types, well, Ichiban is a little insane, in that he imagines the enemies as something else, but like not really. So you can fight a guy wrapped up in a sleeping bag, and you think, oh, that's just his imagination, right? But then you remember this is the Yakuza series. That could just be a normal enemy. Because then... So when you arrive in Hawaii, you got this base where you meet...
Aloha!
I don't know who that is.
Huh? You doing okay? Did I leave you speechless?
She also fangirls over Kiryu.
Fact is, I just melt into puddles every time he looks into the distance and goes, Soka.
But I'm playing this in English. Why would he even say that? And then you sing about food. You know, nothing can beat Wanted Dad's English singing in a rhythm game. But then the game opens up and you got so many activities, which are different to the ones you got in the previous Yakuza games, like Tinder. There's a complete minigame with Tinder. You pay to get more matches, and you gotta type out responses to get to know people. But when you do get the right responses, just like in real life, they send you a spicy picture. And this game is surprisingly in-depth, where when you max out your Riz stats, you finally get a date with them, and you see who they really are!
Ah, Ichiban-san. We meet at last. Surprise!
Who the hell is this guy? Couldn't have predicted that.
Yeah, that seems about right. But as you explore, you get more features like in combat now. You can pay a lot of money. No, seriously, this game, Ichiban is so broke all the time. Why would someone give him more money? To call in someone to absolutely wreck the enemy. And if Hawaii is too big for you with all the swimming and running, you can ride a Segway, which I was very surprised that you could just whip it out at any point and then pick anywhere on the map to have it cruise control too. I love gaming! And you can make deliveries for hungry people, but not the normal way. Anything with Ichiban has got to be the crazy way. What the heck, bro? You messed up my burger! So you got a zone to ride around to grab food supplies, and you can do tricks to build up a meter before Akira's sliding up to people to deliver the food. It's very fun. But if that's not your type of fun, you could always play Pokemon Snap, where instead of Pokemon, because we know how it goes when you try to do that, they replace them with sickos. What's a sicko?
Good enough for me.
And if that's not Pokemon enough, you got Sujimon, where you got people to join you in battles with these turn-based elemental attacks, and you gotta catch them all to complete a Suji dex, and you have a tournament with the Elite Four. Also, this is how you get them to join your team.
There you go. Take this. A peace offering.
You serious?
Come on, not good enough.
All right, I'll help you out.
What the heck is this series? And so I participated in a TV show where I got murdered by people running around. Let me out of this damn ball. Till then,
What's all?
Congratulations! You did it!
Here.
Congrats.
Congratulations!
before I then aced my exams, oh, don't worry, it was a practice
jeez.
round. Before I earned so much money, I then spent it all on the nightclub.
Me.
That was.
Don't look away now.
Oh, so that's why he's poor. But Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is really fun. It's so refreshing for the series to move away from the same roads in Japan, because there's only so many times I can go back here. And it feels really nice to bring back the chillax vibes of Yakuza 3 with the beach aesthetic of Hawaii. And you really learn a lot about the place, like how they let furries run around in the open. But man, the music is actually so good, the characters are enjoyable, even just Boomer Kiryu. And yeah, while Yakuza 7 didn't really hook me in, this game does help you catch up to speed if you want to jump right in, because it just has so much things to do. How many things, you ask? Well, look at that runtime and tell me. They really go all out in this game. I do have some gripes though, mostly with the horrid practice of locking New Game Plus behind a paywall. Like, bro, this is an RPG. That's like the one thing you don't do. And I don't know, man, did anyone else find this game more challenging? Not in a bad way, but it's more like I wanted to explore Hawaii. But there's so many enemies, please. I'm so broke. I have no healing items. Stop fighting me. I just want to relax on the beach. But probably the best thing about it is that you can press a dedicated button to spam hellos at people. Most people will then add you on Facebook when that happens. Man, this is so much better than real life. Mostly because I can fight a shark.